What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to your first time here. If you like videos about prepping, survival, self-reliance, and other related topics, then be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on to be notified each time that I upload a new video. Isn't it blatantly obvious at this point that the United States government, the deep state, the military-industrial complex, has been doing everything they possibly can ever since Joe Biden was appointed into office to provoke World War III? They have poked and poked and poked and prodded and trying their best to get a war started, but they want to be able to blame someone else. We had the proxy war still going on right now, as far as I am aware anyways. Things change and we are fed so much propaganda it's difficult to tell what's actually going on, what's actually happening. But supposedly there's still a war going on between Ukraine and Russia, with the United States backing Ukraine, and Joe Biden has been demanding more money to send to Ukraine because more currency is going to really push the war forward and really defeat Russia. When in fact, from everything I've read, Ukraine has already been defeated. Russia's already won, but they still want to send more money to Ukraine, more weapons to Ukraine. The whole point in that war was to weaken Russia. They was hoping for regime change in Russia to oust Putin and put their own puppet leader in like Zelensky. They was hoping to split Russia into separate parts, separate states to make it weaker because they don't want anyone that has a strong military. And that would be one way of weakening Russia. And they were hoping that Ukraine could weaken Russia and then that Russia would get more desperate and that Russia would attack a NATO country and then all of NATO could attack Russia because they thought they could actually win. However, Russia, Putin, and the leaders there in Russia didn't take the bait. They kept the war inside of Ukraine, and Ukraine attacked inside Russia a few times with some drones and things like that, but overall the war stayed right there and hasn't got out. Even though the United States has been provoking and provoking and provoking, and it shows that Russia knew what was up. Russia knew if they just kept doing what they're doing, kept grinding and grinding and grinding, they would finally completely destroy and beat Ukraine. And from what I've read, that's pretty much exactly what has happened. Ukraine is in complete desolation from what I've seen, from what I've read, and the war's pretty much over. However, Biden still wants to send a few more $100 billion to Ukraine, and I wonder why that is, because they're going to get it back for themselves and their families and thinking their criminal crime cartel they have, their crime family, the Biden crime family. So that didn't work to start, World War III for the military-industrial complex. They need this war to hide all their financial crimes and things like that. Also, plus, they make a lot of money off of war, and they think they can contain it and win it like they always have. However, now they have shifted their focus toward Iran. And most people, if they were watching CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, listening to the talking head politicians, they would think that this all started with Hamas attacking from Gaza into Israel, and then Israel doing the retaliatory strikes back on Hamas in Gaza. And those are still going on. There's been thousands dead so far. The Houthi rebels from Yemen are attacking in the Red Sea, trying to shut down shipping because they're trying to shut down resupply to Israel, hoping that if they can shut down trade and resupply to Israel, that will cause the Israelis to at least slow down their attacks on Gaza. And the United States is there to back Israel, obviously. However, this isn't where it started at. It's been a plan for a long time. There was a plan to take out Iran, Iraq, and Libya. And we see what happened to Iraq and Libya, and now the only one standing is Iran. That was on Israel and United States' plan to take those countries out. That's why we're seeing now the push toward Iran. The United States media keeps talking about Iran backing the Houthi rebels, Iran backing Hamas, Iran backing Hezbollah. And from what I have read, that is the case. However, this didn't start with the attack inside of Israel by Hamas. It's way before that, and it's all planned. And now I think we're seeing that plan be put into motion where we have an actual kinetic war between the United States and Iran. It seems that a lot of people in the United States, including our woke military, our politicians, seem to think that Iran is equivalent to Iraq back in the 1990s, 91 during the Gulf War, and we can just run right through Iran like we did Iraq in the Gulf War. Simply not the case. Iran is much more powerful than Iraq was. They have been building up their technology, their weapon system, their military. They have watched, they have learned, because they have known themselves that this was coming. It was just a matter of time, and I think this is the end game to try to take out Iran. However, in my opinion, it's not going to be as easily accomplished as the woke politicians, the military here in the United States, and the NATO think that it's going to be. Iran is advanced. They are an advanced nation. They have advanced weapon systems. And we've been told for over a decade now at least that we have to stop Iran from having and developing nuclear weapons. However, in my opinion, they already have. I mean, you think about it, even if they didn't develop their own, which I think that they have, they could just buy those nuclear weapons and those advanced weapon systems and guidance systems and hypersonic missiles from Russia. We've seen that Iran has been selling drones to Russia that Russia has used to attack inside Ukraine. So, the whole thing that we have to stop Iran from developing nuclear weapons is scare tactics, is what it is. And it's an excuse for us to attack Iran someday, which that day is now, in my opinion. But if you look at the trade between, Iran and Russia, China, North Korea, there's lots of places that they can get nuclear weapons, hypersonic missiles, technology. And no doubt, 100% in my mind, they already have nuclear weapons and nuclear capabilities. They already have hypersonic missiles. I'm not sure if those missile systems can actually hit the United States mainland. I don't know. But definitely they can hit Israel. And I think that we're going to see an attack from the United States on targets in Iran within days, within weeks at the most, but more than likely within days. And when the United States does directly attack Iran, inside of Iran, we're going to see Iran attack Israel, more than likely using hypersonic nuclear weapons, hypersonic missiles with nuclear weapons, because they want to destroy Israel, because they look at Israel and the United States as causing most all the turmoil in the Middle East. And you could argue that they are probably right about that. We also have the fact that Russia is a strong ally. So will they come to the aid of their ally, Iran? Possibly, more than likely. Will Iran actually need Russia's help? Who knows how advanced they actually are? Because like I said, they've been developing their weapons over the last 30 plus years. They see United States military tactics. They know what they're going to do before they do it, because everyone knows how this works. But we've seen it before. So they develop plans, missile systems, and everything to combat that, because they know that it is coming. And while Iran has been building up their military technology and weapon systems and things, the United States has been worried more about their woke agenda, worried about having transgenders in the military and in leadership roles and things like that. So it's not going to be as easy as we're being told. Also, we have the open southern border. And at least if it was me and I was the leader of Iran and I knew the United States was my enemy and wanted to destroy my country, I would definitely have sleeper cells in the United States. I would have them come right across the border because it's so easy to do. And Hezbollah is ingrained in Venezuela, or so I've read, and get a lot of backing from Iran. So it's just right there to come right across. So we will have attacks inside the United States. So I think that when the United States directly attacks Iran, we're going to see Iran attack Israel. We're also going to see Iran attack the United States Navy with those hypersonic missiles, possibly using nuclear weapons to attack. And we're going to see some aircraft carriers at the bottom of the ocean, in my opinion. We're going to see Israel flattened out, more than likely. Who knows exactly what's going to happen and the capabilities. But, you know, Israel has the Iron Dome. We see how well that's worked so far. Not very good. If you have hypersonic missiles that can be in Israel in a matter of minutes from Iran with nuclear weapons, if you shoot off 8 or 10 of those, I mean, it's going to be a flattened out, completely destroyed Israel. At the same time, you know, they could attack aircraft carriers that are there right off the, I mean, they're big, easy targets right there for those missiles. We have sleeper cells in the United States that can come right across the border. And, you know, we have this convoy right now that's going down to Texas. There's going to be thousands of patriots in Texas demanding the border be closed off. And right there is Mexico. We have the drug cartels. We could have Hezbollah, and they can get any weapon they want to the black market. And who knows, you know, they may attack from the Mexican side over into Texas on this huge convoy that's going down there to try to close the border. They may be going to this one location to be an easy target, you know, for Iran. And, you know, this is some speculation here, but it could definitely happen. Iran attack Israel, attack the United States Navy. That is right there, just pretty much saying, here we are, attack. The border wide open, sleeper cells. We have a huge convoy going to Texas right now. When that gathers up, I mean, they could be attacked from the Mexican side. They could have people come through, you know, Hezbollah, under orders of Iran, come through and attack that convoy, attack those people there, those patriots. And guys, Iran also has advanced cyber warfare capabilities, from what I've read, from what I've been told. So, you know, they're going to use that against the United States. So will the internet go down? Will the power go down? Will we be attacked inside the mainland here? More than likely. All of the above. So it's definitely not going to be as easy as they think that it is, even if Russia doesn't get involved directly against the United States, even if China doesn't get involved. And more than likely, when this does break out between the United States and Iran, and all this happens, we're going to see China invade Taiwan. So we're going to lose all the imports from China, all the microchips from Taiwan. It could definitely turn into a huge mess very, very quickly. And I think we are days away, if not just weeks away from that. Hopefully, I'm totally wrong. Hopefully I am. But I don't really think so. You know what you think in the comments below. If you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments below. Let me know why. Also, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe, share. Thanks for watching. And the Creekmore Matter, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.